catch, but yeah, it's like crazy sometimes. Depends on the area you're at too.
For real?
Yeah,
Was there any dangerous spots?
obviously Compton,
Tom.
like yeah, Compton, sometimes downtown LA.
Yeah. Dude, what about Long Beach?
Long Beach could be rough too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Long Beach could be rough.
People are always like, here, let's,
Is there a gas?
which way you want to walk?
There's a gas station around here. You can get like some snacks real good.
Hell yeah. Oh, oh, hi there. Who's all in here? Bomb,
Wait, yeah,
hello.
let's go straight. Let's go straight.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the shell across the street.
Hello, Hotel California. JT Colfax. Deaf Ears, Hills, Lori, Wendy, Tonya. We got a live chat. How you guys doing tonight? Christine, what's up? We just had some delicious kebab.
Yeah, we went to like this kebab restaurant in LA, and yeah, bro. So we're just chilling out in LA right now tonight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Constantine was in town, so I was like, oh hell yeah, we gotta go. I gotta meet up with him real quick. So it's like, he's not always in Cali, obviously, so just wanted to meet up real quick and see what's up.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We've been having a good time.
Yeah, yeah. It was pretty good.
And kebabs are a necessity because it's ghost.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, dude.
Actually, it was a really good place. I've never had that kind of kebab. So.
I know, I've never been to this place either, but I could just tell just from the pictures that they post. All right, that's a good kebab. That's a bad kebab. Like it's kind of like I just know.
You're a kebab specialist.
Yeah, exactly.
A kebab aficionado.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's see. Craziness in Hollywood. When is Rammstein? Rammstein is tomorrow and the day after.
Should get the next flight.
So this is what, Koreatown, you said?
Yeah, so we're like in Koreatown right
Yeah,
now.
let's go.
It's like a city in LA.
There are a lot of Koreans?
I don't know why it's called Koreatown, but
I don't think I've seen a single Korean, yeah. Or no, the
no,
attendant, right?
I saw like some Korean barbecues.
Oh yeah, that's right. Where we parked, there was one.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't our attendant Korean looking too?
I don't think he was Korean.
No.
I think he was like Iranian.
Oh yeah. So that Prim, Nevada, where I told you I had that $6.17 gas that I had to pay
Yeah.
for. So that place, okay, it's like you go past Las Vegas and you see this, like, I forget what it's called, but you see these huge casinos,
Oh, okay.
and one has like a roller coaster all around it.
Yeah.
And so I went to the truck stop there, but there's so many Arabs there. Like, I don't know, maybe I think that's like their spot, Like they were just, and they weren't like truckers or anything. Like they were, from the casinos. And I'm sitting there in the car right before I get gas. And I see this chick walking around, right?
Yeah.
And she goes to like this.
Hold on, I think we have to make a right.
Okay. Dude, those palm trees are beautiful.
Yeah.
Here, let me show you guys. Look at that. See, I don't see that in Colorado. But yeah, this chick's walking around and, she goes to this SUV and it's like pretty new, a pretty new SUV. And I see she's with some dude. And I'm like, okay. So I get back into my car after I get gas. And then I see her walking in front of my car and I'm like, oh God, what is this going to be about?
Yeah.
She's like, and I turn my music up and I see her mouth moving, so I turn it down. She's like, excuse me, sir, I'm not from here, I'm from Oklahoma. We're out of money and we need gas. I'll sell you my golden ring. Can you help me with gas? I'm just
Oh,
like,
that's a scam right there.
I know, and I just remember somebody talking about that a few days. I saw something about like don't ever buy jewelry on a. Oh, FM was talking about it. He's like if they try to sell you some gold at a gas station, like oh he was saying how they do it in New
Is
York.
that a cat?
Dude, that's 3 cats.
Dude, that's 3.
Look.
I need to take a picture of this dude.
Look, they're eating. Oh, cute.
Dude, I gotta take a picture of this.
I hate seeing homeless cats.
I know.
So yeah, FM was like, he's like, would they try to do that, light it on fire, like use your lighter,
Uh huh.
because fake gold will burn, you know?
Yeah.
But I was just like, as soon as I saw the gold ring, like I was like, nope, nope, sorry. And then as I was driving out of there, I started like analyzing what, you know, what was that all about? Like, why would there be this couple, right, with this like new SUV,
It's crazy that they have like this many cats out at
or
night.
maybe yeah, maybe they live here. See, I let my cats out, but I have a park right behind my house. Like when people let cats out, when there's streets all around, I don't know. I worry about that.
Yeah.
Remember, I found like a cat in our downtown once, and I called the number that was on its collar, and the lady's like, "Oh no, he's fine. We just let him, you know, out
Oh.
like that." And I'm like, "Really? We're like a really busy place where there's cars everywhere." Like my cats know not to go where the street is. They'll sit in front of the house, but as soon as they see a car, they'll get away from it. Like, or they're sitting under my car when I start it.
Yeah.
They'll run out from under it, which is good. I like them to know. Hi, hi. Think you'll let me pet it?
Probably not.
Dude, you know where there's a lot of cats, homeless cats?
Or
What's that one place we went to with Alex? Hobbs, New Mexico, dude.
oh, okay.
Which is like on the border of Texas and New Mexico.
Uh huh.
And it's like real close to the Mexico border too.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it's just like a lot of the people there work on the oil rigs.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's a bad place, dude. It's a bad place. We got there at night and it looked like it was like the scene of a horror movie.
It looks like that.
Yeah, dude. It was... And we actually didn't find the guy, dude. We spent all night looking for him, going
Oh,
to
that
every place
sucks.
he lived at. And actually, we used one of the cats to our advantage because we needed to check like an apartment.
Yeah.
And there was a cat running around by it. And it was kind of late, right? So Alex is like, "Oh man, I don't know how to what am I gonna say when I knock?"
Is that your cat?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, "Ask him about the cat." And so and the thing is, like, I was petting it, and it was so dirty, like its fur was like really rough and dirty.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, "Yeah, that's my cat, but she's okay. She just hangs out
Oh.
outside like that." You know, so that was good that we were able to check that he doesn't live there, obviously, but that poor cat, it's like, at least, you know,
Yeah.
give it a shower. I don't know. I've never showered my cats, but their fur is the cleanest ever. Because they're wild. So they're like part Maine Coon, and they were just like living in this field. Their mom was by my grandma's house, and like the cat kept having babies and stuff. So I took 2 of them, and they're kind of wild, you know. That's why they have to go outside. Like they're not going to be, even though they were babies, but that's still it's in their DNA, and like they wouldn't be able to survive if I didn't let them outside. They would fucking go insane. Dude, and my cats are so spoiled. Like, they're like children. Like, I'm on their schedule, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I know I have to get home because I have to feed him. I have to let him out. I have to do all that. But, so anyway, as I was telling you, I'm thinking about why would this couple be, first of all, if you're from Oklahoma, why the hell did you go to fucking Primm, Nevada or Cali or wherever you're headed without enough money for gas, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, maybe they wanted to come to Cali or Nevada and see what it's like, and they ran out of money. And then I'm like, maybe they're drug addicts, and he's making. The fucked up thing is he's making her go sell her ring. Maybe it's fake, maybe it's not.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I don't know. But the thing is, like, what kind of a guy are you if you got your lady out there hustling for money
Yeah.
by selling your ring? And then on top of that, like, so then it came to me. Okay, they lost all their money at the casino.
Yeah.
That's why. Because then I was like, wait a second. That's the only thing in that town is two giant casinos. So they were probably gambling, lost all their money, and now they can't even fill their car up to go to, wherever they need to go, either home or if they're going to come to Cali. I mean, if you're broke like that, then I'd say go home. And, the Louisiana thing might have been just a bullshit lie to try to sell that fake ring, right?
Yeah. Well, dude, what they do is, they always do that where they try to sell fake jewelry, and sometimes in San Diego, there's like a lady who like, she's like holding a baby, or like there's like a baby in a stroller, and
Here, let's cross that way. Yep.
oh, yeah.
We're good. No, we're good.
Yeah, dude, there's all types of scams like that.
Let's see. Oh, Gangsta Da, what up? WPG, Jules, Tech. Who else did I miss? Bud, what's going on? Wendy. Moxie, hi.
Oh yeah,
Statistics.
Also, we tried to get a catch today, guys, but then we weren't able to. A few of them flaked, so
Yeah,
it is what it is.
freaking Preds.
So yeah, unfortunate.
The lovely Miss Emily Rose. Good to see you. Queen. I don't know if I said hi. OJ Simpson. Yeah, so did that dude even write back or no?
Yeah, well, he was scared that we were cops, so he got scared. Yeah.
Man, that's a beautiful car. Look at that. I love old cars like that.
Yeah,
A Fairlane. I love my vegetables. It's a crackhead. That's an old crackhead. Did you see that whole ass crackhead?
that's how it is, really.
Oh shit, more crackheads. You guys, there's crackheads all around. Oh, you know what's awesome is when you're driving into Cali, like they got these just areas where like there is statues that artists made, or there's this one where it's graffiti.
Yeah.
There, I don't know if it's like an old like complex or something. It's not like a building, but there's like walls, cement walls, and it's
Yeah.
all covered in graffiti. And
Oh.
like, nice graffiti, artistic graffiti, like.
Yeah.
And I think that's just so cool that they have little installations like that on the way. Oh, you know what else is really cool? They have the solar things for energy, and they're like reflectors. And they're basically this giant tower. And there was 3 of them. I didn't even notice the 3 because they're so big. And the top glows all around. I think it's just like a big mirror, and it takes the sun. And on the ground of it is the reflection, so it goes back down to the ground, and like it's like a field of like solar reflection,
Yeah.
and there's 3 of them, and it's just this giant, huge like complex thing as you're driving in. And then you see the mountain ranges, and you're just blown away. Because we have our mountains in Colorado, but every state is different.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely.
Dude, even that little bit of Arizona when you're doing I-15 from Utah to Nevada, you literally like just pass a tiny corner of Arizona. It's like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
The mountains are different. They're Arizona mountains. They're like the red ones, you know,
Yeah.
like Grand Canyon style. All right, I'll wait for you out here. Trust no one. What up? Trust no one. Are you somebody? Are you somebody from this community? I don't think I've seen you before. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Ford Fairlane 500. Yes. I think it said Fairlane S though. So maybe it's the S model instead of the 500. You know your cars, bud, huh? Thanks, bud. I'm trying to stay safe. Yo, 47th POTUS Rusty Shackelford. How you doing? Oh yeah, Jules, I'm having a great time. Oh, da. But you said it. But that's not what you said. That's not what you said. Right? Am I right? Hills, yeah. Stray cats in other countries. Oh my God, it's so bad. Like in Mexico and stuff too. Yes, I know all about that. Cat Island, Japan. I don't know if I've heard of that. Yo, Koopa, what's good? Koopa, we in your hometown. He's always repping LA. Blue-eyed lady, hello. Terrence, what's up? Oh, there's Terrence. Yo, what up, Terrence? Trust no one removing messages. You must be either Vic or Dead Bread Redemption. Because that's who does all that. Oh, Stephanie Ford. Okay, I know who you are. Hi, Stephanie Ford. Man.
Want to head back?
Yeah, I wish we could get a catch. Damn it.
I know.
Hopefully we get something before I leave, though, huh?
Yeah, probably either tomorrow or the day after or the 25th.
Big fan, dude.
What's up?
Big fan.
Oh, thank you.
Seriously,
Oh,
man.
shit.
You're shit, man.
Thank you.
I'm glad. This dude is the shit. Seriously, you're like a staple. You and Dap, you know, if they come back, and many others, you know, Skeeter, you're fucking blessing, man.
Thank you. I appreciate
Fuck
it.
yeah, man. Is it okay if I take a picture with you?
Yeah.
Sick. I saw your Mexican
Famous, huh?
Yeah, I love Mexican pizza. It's good.
Did you like it?
It is amazing. Yes.
Dude, look at yourself.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Stay safe you too.
Man, where are you from?
San Diego.
San Diego. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just out here in LA just because the homie came into
Oh,
town.
what's up, man?
What's going on?
Good to meet you. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I mean, fuck. Hopefully you catch some motherfuckers. There's a lot of
yeah,
weirdos out here, man.
That's what we're trying to
I'll
do,
be in
yeah.
LA. I'll be
Dude.
in LA. Yeah.
Yeah. Just this area specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Are you into chats, bro?
I sometimes. I mean, I try to whenever I can.
What's your name?
O Versetti.
Oversetti?
O Versetti. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Constantine, the 8th.
The 8th. Okay.
The
Fucking
7th.
the 8th. Yeah. You see me? I'll be like, oh, I saw your career now. Hey.
All right,
stay
brother.
safe, man. Take care of
Thank you
yourself.
too.
Take care, buddy.
You want to head out?
Yeah. No, I'm not Constantine the 7th, not the 8th. The VII. Got my Roman numerals fucked up. said this place is really bad, huh? I could
Yeah.
see it.
This is Koreatown.
Bro, there's so much to.
Oh, sorry.
We can make it, yeah. There's so much to LA, you know? You got so many little, like, different kind of towns going on here. I
Yeah.
think it's amazing. Like,
Yeah, there's dude, LA is so big. It's crazy. It's like,
this way?
no, it's just straight.
Straight.
Yeah, LA is like bigger than some like countries.
Exactly.
You
yes.
know?
It's like a country of its own, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Like, you know, I say that about New York too, because New York and Texas, New York, and LA, or Cali, I guess, all of Cali, because, you know, they're just like nothing else in the United States.
Terrence said Ghost is almost as tall as Constantine.
About the same height.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
All right, you got the chat. I'll just yeah, I got a long arm, so. Yeah, unfortunately, Ghost can't stay late with me to go to the Sunset Strip, but
I know. Dude, it's because San Diego is like a 2-hour drive.
yeah, dude,
So,
this guy came far ways to hang out with me, so I respect that a lot.
yeah, of course.
Is this it? Yeah. Wait. No.
It's like one more little right now. But yeah, man, we'll try to get a catch with you before you head out.
Hell yeah! If it's tomorrow or day after, then early in the day, you know.
Early, okay.
And hopefully you can make it out. I mean, on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. I'll
Sure.
see if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
That would be dope. What would be dope is if we get a catch and then go to the show.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I may go live later tonight, guys, from the Sunset Strip, so keep an eye out on that. See, this is about like the most perfect weather that you can have right now. Not too hot, not too cold. Like Denver's already getting cold. Like it was raining a few days ago already and stuff. But I mean, you guys don't really have a bad winter here at all, right?
Winter, yeah, it gets. I mean, to me, it gets cold, but I'm sure it gets way colder in other areas.
Right.
But then again, I'm more of like a warm-blooded type of guy. Like I get cold easily, so
So, like, how many degrees is
Cold,
in the winter?
oh, it gets as low as like 40 sometimes.
Oh, really?
40.
During the day even?
Not during the day.
Oh, at night.
At
yeah.
night it gets like 40, and that's when it's like winter. It's
Mhm.
cold. It gets like 40.
Yeah, because right now at night it's like 60s.
Yeah.
Let me finish this cigarette and then we'll go. Let's post up over there.
But
But yeah, LA's super expensive. You gotta pay a lot for gas. You gotta pay for parking just to go to a restaurant.
yeah, yeah, for real.
Usually, he said it's usually not like that, but this one was.
Yeah, you usually have to pay when you're in an area that's kind of compact. Like, like in downtown San Diego, it's like this too. If you're in downtown San Diego, you have to pay for parking.
Yeah.
Up here in LA, it's the same thing. So if you're just in like a very populated area, you have to pay for parking. You know, get out of the way.
Now, is there stuff going on like every night of the week, pretty much?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really go out too much at night. I just kind of do my own thing in the house.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's shows and like performances going on.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like I was calling around to all the places on the Sunset Strip, and most of them have something going on,
Yeah.
except for the canceled stuff that just happened to be in these few days. But
Yeah.
like in Denver, if you go downtown on a regular day, it's empty.
Oh wow, really?
To see like people walking around like this, it usually has to be a Friday or a Saturday,
Uh-huh.
but
What day is it today? A Thursday?
Thursday, yeah. Dude, I remember I went to Dallas, and oh my god, talk about an empty downtown. That place was freaking dead. That was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I thought Denver was bad. Downtown Dallas, it's like not a soul in sight.
Texas?
But I think that was before the big like boom of people moving from all over, especially from Cali. A lot of people from Cali moved to Texas,
Yeah.
which is kind of interesting to me because Cali's so liberal, and then Texas is the opposite of it.
Yeah.
And now I hear people complaining that all the Californians are making it liberal, like Austin.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I mean, I feel like the bigger areas in Texas are liberal, but the smaller places in Texas are Republican. But there's more smaller places than there are big places. That's why it's red every time.
And I think Colorado's like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's more Republican in everywhere but Denver, and
Yeah.
maybe a few of the other bigger cities.
Mm-hmm.
But really, like Denver is just compared to all the other cities, it's huge. Like you got Colorado Springs, which is probably smaller than, not even half the size of Denver.
Yeah.
We got Pueblo and Grand Junction, and they're just tiny towns compared to Denver. So yeah, it's definitely weird because here you guys have so many big cities.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You know what I wanted to do was go up to Mount Shasta.
Oh yeah, I've never been there
You
either.
know, and I figured, okay, it's a 9-hour drive from here,
Uh-huh.
so I didn't want it to take up any of my vacation time here. So I'm gonna do another trip.
Where?
Well,
Cali?
yeah, next, probably not next vacation, but like
Next vacation?
maybe or 3 vacations from now. Yeah, I want to do, because here's the thing, like if I drive from Denver, it's a 16-hour drive.
Yeah.
If I drive from Denver to Mount Shasta, it's I think 18 hours or something like that. Whereas going from LA to Shasta is 9 hours. So
Yeah.
doing LA and then going to Shasta just isn't worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it because you lose time when you're on vacation.
Mhm.
So I figured Shasta would have to be its own vacation.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy about that place is they say that there's like portals all around it.
Mm.
I actually saw an episode of Ancient Aliens,
Yeah.
and that's where after I saw that episode, I was like, I have to visit Mount Shasta. They say that like people walking the trails will find themselves in alternate dimensions and stuff. And there's like Bigfoot and other cryptids all around there too. Yeah. So that's definitely something I'd like to investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that interests me.
That's interesting.
I know you're into the paranormal, right? Because you have you've had a few streams where you talked about it.
Yeah. I mean, like Bigfoot and like aliens,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that, for sure.
Not ghosts though.
Yeah.
Ghosts is not like ghosts.
Yeah.
Bro, there is a place in the Pacific Northwest. I can't remember if it's in Washington or if it's in Vancouver, right?
Uh-huh.
But it's a forest, and it's where the Bigfoot live. And what they'll do is they'll take trees and pull the whole tree out and flip it upside down and put it back into the hole. And that's how they mark their territory.
What the hell? That's what
Right.
Bigfoot does?
Yes. They'll and so like when you come up to an upside down tree, you know not to go further because that's where the Bigfoot lives. So imagine how strong they have to be to tear a tree out with the roots and all that. I bet you like they do it in multiples, probably not one that can do it. You
Probably
know?
like 3 of them?
Yeah, but to mark their area because they got to stay low key, and I think they're also interdimensional. I think that they can just maybe appear, disappear because we would have found one already if they were just. But then again, look at how many species live on this planet that we're just finding, right?
Yeah.
Of other animals, especially marine animals,
Yeah.
because they're
In the water.
In the water, yeah. Hey, Envy Cap. Hello, Smashly. Ryan said, my inner child believes in ghosts. Pikes Peak. Oh, yeah, Pikes Peak. Oh, you been there, WPG? You been to Colorado? It's pretty cool. And then there's the other thing they say about the Bigfoot is that like they'll be seen walking around holding balls of light. Have you ever heard of that? There's been sightings of them in these weird like glowing balls.
Yeah.
And
Well, Bigfoot existed like probably like thousands of years ago. It was called like Gigantopithecus.
Mhm.
Have you heard of it?
the
So-
missing link, right? Or
Yeah.
in the evolution or whatnot.
Yeah. Well, it existed thousands of years ago, but I don't know if it exists now.
Do you think that was a version of it, or do you think that was the exact same one that's walking around right now?
It might be like a version, like a different.
They can be, like they could look similar, but just different, like what's it called, like variations, I guess, from evolution.
Yeah.
If that's what's going on. Yeah, that's a whole nother debate.
Yeah. No, but I definitely believe that it existed at one point.
hmm Well, yeah, because they found skeletons of it,
Yeah.
and it's huge.
Yeah.
It's freaking.
They're like 10 feet tall.
And then look how many animals we thought were extinct, and then we find them.
Yeah.
Like the Loch Ness monster. Totally possible that it's what were they called? The swimming ancient monsters, that actually did exist.
Yeah.
I forget the name right now, but something saurus. Yeah, it's like a dinosaur, but it's like a marine dinosaur.
Okay.
So it could definitely be that, and I think that they have like canals that they go from, like say Loch Ness, right? They'll go from there to maybe another lake or other body of water,
Probably.
and that's why they're so hard to find and so elusive.
Yeah. It's crazy for sure.
Dude, imagine they find a dinosaur, huh?
Well, they found like footprints of it recently. Like I think it was in Texas.
Oh,
They found fresh, like not fresh, but like footprints.
wow. So I believe it. Dude, and it's crazy that now they're saying that they were feathered, like T-Rex and stuff.
Yeah.
Because when I was growing up, they were like reptilian skin.
Yeah.
And then now, apparently, they're feathered. But if you look at things like ostriches and stuff,
Hmm.
they look like, like dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, yeah.
Prehistoric. That or the cassowary, have you ever seen those? They're in the ostrich family. They're so cool, dude. They have like all these bright colors, and they have like this thing on their forehead, like it's really heavy, and they hit stuff with it. And they're like mean. They have giant claws and they'll attack you and hit you with their forehead. Yeah. And that's like the family of ostrich, emu, and the kiwi bird, which is, the kiwi bird, the little furry thing with the long beak.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's crazy how that's part of the family of those giant, ancient-looking birds. But I remember they almost made the kiwi bird extinct at one point, about 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think now there's more of them. Like, it's horrible that people can make things go extinct like that.
Yeah.
Because, hunters and all that.
Yeah.
Alright, you want to head up?
Yeah, dude. You done with your cig?
Yeah.
You get some alive in the cars.
Yeah. I got you. Hey, wrestlers. What it do? Birds are dinosaurs, yes they are. A ginger Bigfoot. There is one of those. Yes, they are.
So would you ever live in LA?
I would, dude.
You would?
I would. I love it. I love California. But like at this point, I have my whole life set up in Colorado, so
Yeah.
So it would be kind of a hard move, and I wouldn't want to come here and struggle.
Yeah.
And just if I had like a good opportunity, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
It's a really cool place. I mean, minus the politics and the expensive gas.
Yeah.
Beautiful women, beautiful cars. He's letting you go.
Oh, is it?
He was. This one is now.
Thank you, buddy.
The traffic is horrible here, by the way.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how LA is.
It's known for its bad traffic.
Yeah, LA is known for bad traffic. But if you go to like other places like Orange County and like Riverside County, San Diego County, it's not as bad as LA. So.
You think it's overpopulated?
LA, yeah, I think LA is overpopulated.
Dude, because everybody wants to move to LA. Everybody wants to move to Hollywood. It's like the place to be.
I don't get it. Like,
well, because you lived here your whole life. I mean, Cali.
Yeah, but I mean, like Hollywood, like in particular. Why do people want to live there?
Because it's romanticized.
Yeah, it's like all the celebrities live there.
Yeah. Gosh, like it's crazy to think that where I'm staying right there, that's Hollywood, because you would think that it would
It's
be
kind of embarrassing that this is Hollywood.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you got crack motels all around. Right?
You would think like Hollywood, everything is made out of gold.
Exactly.
But when you come here, it's like, oh well, shit, this is like homeless town over here.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember last time when I came here, we to do some shopping, and I just wasn't that impressed. It's cool to see the stars and the Walk of Fame and all that, but yeah. But I guess all the rich people live in the hills.
Yeah.
I need to take a drive through there. The hills. See some of those beautiful houses. What's that one movie that was called something Drive? That's a famous. Chad, help me out. What's the movie? Oh, Mulholland Drive. Mulholland Drive, yeah. WPG said Kansas in Satan's backyard. Hey, might be. You know what they say? City of evil. think to become famous, to make it big, you have to sign the blood pact or sell your soul? Or
I don't think that's the way to get big. I mean,
no, I know, but do you think that that's how people get big?
some people, yeah.
Do you think that you could still meet a level without doing all that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think anything is possible. Like, you have to get to that level.
See, my theory is that the whole industry is based off of that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that as hard as you work, as hard as you try, you'll never. They say pedo would, right?
Oh yeah.
And when you do your research about it and see how many of these people like are into that,
Yeah.
and how sick and perverted it is, and you got like, you know, like these big producers that are having these parties with little boys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, isn't it funny how all these child actors, like, look at how messed up they become? Because I think that it happens to, you know, most of them, if not all.
Yeah, I mean.
They love their child actors.
Yeah, I mean, like. Yeah, I mean, it runs rampant in some industries.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just Hollywood industry. I think it's like music industry too. I think
Yeah,
it's.
yeah.
I think it's in every industry.
And then government.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
Politicians.
like that guy that you caught, that, or wannabe female or whatever it
Yeah.
is, that worked for the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what really disappointed me?
What?
When I looked at her, it's IG, Yellow Wolf was following him.
Who?
Yellow Wolf.
What's that?
Rapper? You don't know Yellow Wolf?
Yellow Wolf?
Yeah, Yellow Wolf.
I've never heard.
He's from Alabama originally,
Uh,
but he's a really dope rapper. But yeah, he was following that guy. I was just like, what? I really hope he's not into any of that stuff.
Come on, if you're following that guy.
And you know, he does like country rap, kind of like, not necessarily, not all of it, but he has some stuff that's like really country rap, and then he branched out and did some stuff that's like, you know, rock and roll almost. And yeah, he's very diverse.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy world out here that we live in.
Yes, sir.
That's why, like, one thing, like, anything that happens in your life, just remember that this life is, like, temporary. This life is, like, meaningless. I mean, obviously, you want to do your best in this life, but compared to the afterlife, in my opinion, it's just nothing. It's like a blink of an eye.
Exactly. It's just a moment.
Yeah, it's
in
just.
eternity, right?
Huh?
A moment in eternity.
Oh yeah.
Because eternal life is what matters. And
Dude, I remember when I was like 6 or 5 years old, like, and I think that happened like just a week ago. I felt like I was like 6 years old.
really? Yeah.
Like, time flies so fast, in my opinion.
Bro, and the thing is, the older you get, the faster it flies.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, when I was, like, say, you know, late teens, 20, like, I would think of, like, how long, you know, say a year of school is, right?
Yeah.
It just seemed like such a long time.
Yeah.
And now, honestly, the last 10 years feels like about the same amount of time as, like, one school year would have
Yeah.
been. So, it's weird. Maybe it's something about getting older that time just kind of speeds up.
Yeah.
Is that the gas station we were at? No.
No,
We're way out of there.
Well, dude, do you know how many, okay, do you know how much part of your life you spend sleeping?
A third, right?
Yeah, a third of your life you spend sleeping. That's crazy. Like,
It is.
that's like the closest to death the closest to death is sleeping, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because like you're not moving, you're in
A suspended state of animation.
Yeah, exactly. And a third of your life is like almost death.
But you know what I think? I think it's necessary because that's when we recharge, and not just physically recharge, but spiritually recharge.
Yeah.
I think dreams, when we're having dreams,
Oh yeah.
we're actually out on the astral level, and we're doing things. We're playing out certain things that maybe like we might have a problem with in our waking life. We're playing scenarios out in our dreams that might help us later on in our waking life,
Yeah.
And so that's how we resolve certain issues.
Yeah. Dreams are amazing.
They're just such a phenomenon, and I think that if anything is a proof of an afterlife, it's dreams.
That's true. Yeah.
Because I've had like past relatives come visit me, and stuff like that, or people that have passed. Maria, like they come and they visit, and sometimes it falls on certain like timelines, like I was born Eastern Orthodox, right? And we have this belief that the spirit stays around for 40 days after passing, like, and visits just the places they love, the people they loved, and then after 40 days they move on, and then they come back 6 months later, like after their death. And so when my grandma passed, she came to me exactly at 40 days in a dream, and she was like, there's a bright light, and she said, I'm going to heaven now, I'll write you a letter, and walked into the bright light. Then came back to me in 6 months, exactly on the dot. And the thing with Maria is she came to me at exactly 40 days as well, and said, like, we sat there and talked, and then she said, I have to go, they're waiting for me, and walked like into a wall, like she walked through the wall,
Yeah.
So, and I made sure to count, and it was 40 freaking days. And that's like Eastern Orthodox isn't the only religion that believes that. I've read of other religions that do the 40-day thing as well. And see, and I don't like subscribe to anything just to one thing. I think that there's truth in different things, like in different religions.
Yeah.
There's truths, and then there's made up stuff. But just when you have things like that just line up like that, and it's not the only religion that says that, then it just makes me wonder, maybe that is the way it is after all.
Yeah, man. I mean, miracles and dreams and stuff like that. It's just hard to deny.
What about deja vu?
Yeah.
Have you had them? Like when something happens and you swore that it's happened before, like that, just maybe a few seconds or something,
Well, yeah, I think I've had instances like that before.
Like, or is that like a glitch in the Matrix?
Man, anything is possible.
Exactly, and that's another thing, is like, it's really hard to just subscribe to one view, because we're never gonna know until we're there, right? So you can't truly say the way that something is, because there's so many possibilities, and you're a fool if you think that you know, because that says that you're the only one that knows, and everybody else is stupid if they don't believe what you know. I think we always have to keep an open mind. I think we always have room to learn, and I think we have to consider different possibilities. It's just my point of view.
Yeah, definitely. Always be open-minded, and see what makes sense.
Exactly. Some things are not going to make sense, and if somebody believes in it, then you don't have to think less of that person.
Yeah.
I think everybody has their path to find in life, and that's kind of like with religion. Even I think that to just blindly follow one book or one person, I think that you should take pieces of things that make sense to you, and sort of have your own spiritual path that you carve for yourself, and you know,
Yeah, man.
and that's how you get through life. There's Sunset BL. I think it's so funny that they abbreviated with just BL. I've never seen that. We always have BLVD.
Oh, yeah.
Boulevard.
Maybe they ran out of VD.
The metal was too expensive. Tracy, hello. Kitty, hello. Miss XXX, hello. You could park right there.
Probably
Janie.
like pretty right now, dude.
You are, yeah?
Yeah, because the drive back is gonna be like 2 hours.
I know.
So-
Alright.
Actually, when we pull up with this, you can't like right here.
Okay. Well, thank you so
Hey,
much
man.
for coming out, bro.
Hey, thank you for pulling in. I'll let you know if I can come to the concert on the 24th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know for sure.
Alright. Keep in touch, and if you get a creep, man,
Yeah, I
I'm
will.
ready to go.
I know. I want to get a creep too.
Yeah. Alright, awesome, dude.
All right, brother.
Have
Stay
a
safe.
safe trip back.
All right.
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Peace, man. Oh yeah, don't forget your food.
Alright, see you. And my views dip as soon as Ghost leaves. Thanks, guys. No, I'm kidding. I appreciate the ones hanging out. Hold on. I'll hang out with you guys for a little bit, have a cigarette, and then start getting ready for the Rainbow Bar and Grill. There's supposed to be a jam band thing going on, like a local jam or something like that they do every Thursday, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, I was gonna go out last night when I got here, but I was so tired because honestly, the last 3 days I think I've only slept a total of 6 hours. I mean, before heading out. Then I had the 16-hour drive that probably took 19 to 20 hours with stops and stuff. So I was ready to go last night, but not really. And I was so tired, I didn't even have the strength to go get food. Good thing I had some stuff with me in my cooler that I brought for the trip. I was sitting outside my room smoking and fell asleep while smoking in my chair. So, but I went to sleep and I was able to wake up fairly early, which is like totally different for me because I'm usually going to sleep when the sun's up and waking up right before the sun goes down. But I also don't want to spend my time in California sleeping all day, even though being in the sun isn't that great right now because I'm taking antibiotics, so the sun feels like 100 times hotter and like burns your skin. Yeah, but hey, at least I'm not sick. Guess I had a sinus infection or something. I thought I had a cold for 3 weeks. I've been sick. And then I woke up. Then I woke up and I figured out, oh, it's a sinus infection. Because my ears were like stuffed up. My nose is running. My tooth started hurting because it got that bad. And I Thank God I figured it out. Started antibiotics. And actually, I'm feeling a lot better. Still not 100 though, but a lot better. Alright, so I know all these guys have all their waters and stuff, like Liquid Death, and what did Damone have? LaCroix. I always called it LaCroix. That's what I thought it was. But the LaCroix, I'll show you guys what the best thing is. No, it's not canned water. It's easy. Especially the sparkling blackberry. Alright, let me catch up on chat here. Sunscreen will help. Yeah, I probably will have to get some because I usually never wear sunscreen, but I want to enjoy California and it's sunny as hell here, so. Hold on, let's set this up. Okay. Tracy, thank you. I will. I'm gonna look even better. Of course, the humidity here doesn't work well with my hair. Like, I literally straightened it before we went out, and within a few hours, this. So. It's good stuff. Kitty, back at hotel now. Did you ask for churn service? We have that here, especially in Hollywood. There's a lot of volunteers for that. What is churn service? I've never heard of this churn service. Kitty, I didn't tell you hanging out with Ghost because it was a surprise. And you guys got your surprise. That was pretty awesome of him to come down. Especially with California gas prices, man. Something to be thankful for in Denver, I guess, is our reasonably priced gas. Oh, you guys want to see something cool? Look. Anyway, this is my view, right? The Sunset Boulevard. See the sign there? Hold on. It's dark, but yeah, it's right there. You can't see it right now because it's dark, but you can see the Sunset Boulevard sign from here. But no, the really cool thing, look at that. Yeah, boy. So I had no idea about this show, right? And I was standing out here yesterday, and I was like, Dahmer, like, is that what is that, like a show that they're doing or something, you know, locally? And it says September 21 on it, which is Maria's birthday. That was yesterday. And I Googled it real quick and saw that it's a show, right? And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to check that out. And then I look at Ghost's story today on IG, and he posted the Dahmer thing, which is apparently an American Horror Story, you know, show. So I was really excited about that because American Horror Story is like one of my favorite things, right? And it was actually both mine and Maria's favorite thing. We used to watch them all together. We have the box sets. And it was funny too, because when I met her, I think there was like the third one came out, and I had watched the first season, and she had watched the second season. So we caught up on those, and then the third one, and as they came out. The only ones I haven't seen is American Horror Stories, like the most recent ones, and now Dahmer. So I'm gonna have to get on Netflix and catch up with all that. But yeah, LA has some cool stuff, like all their signs and stuff that they have around here. You don't have that in Denver. Not for cool shit, at least. What else do we have? Exotic. LA's premium cannabis outlet. And then we have, I think there's a strip club up there. Woman's or something. It's not lit up now. And then, let's see. And there we have the Brea Adults something, whatever it is. I don't know. I've actually never been to a strip club. I mean, once during the day. And it wasn't anything special going on. I'll tell you that much. The biggest strip club in the world, I think, is in Las Vegas. I wanted to go visit that, but Maria wasn't having any of it. Okay, Hotel California, thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you later. You're from LA too, correct? So, yeah, repping your hometown right now. Janie girl, it's like a soda. But it's like a really good soda. It's not it's not flavored water. It's sparkling. It's sparkling blackberry flavored juice beverage blend from concentrate with other natural flavors. No added sugar, no preservatives, but it's also not that like nasty sugar replacement MSG stuff or aspartame or whatever. I think it's like natural juice. So that's what makes it so good. Contains 70% juice. So it's a lot better than just regular soda, which is like a syrup that you're drinking. Cornstarch syrup that, you know, you ever spilled soda, like Coke or Sprite or whatever? It just hardens into this sticky, gooey syrup, right? And that's what you're putting into your system when you're drinking that stuff. So imagine how bad that is. Like, it becoming that nasty, sticky stuff, right? In your arteries and all that. Yo, Southwest CPNI, what's going on? Mr. Jeff, the good doctor. The good doctor is in the house tonight. Dr. Feelgood. Oh. How you doing? So, Ghost said that this Dahmer is like a documentary, right? It's, how long is it? Because I think it said that they're releasing all the episodes on the 21st. That was why it says 21st. So it's like a multi-part thing. It's not just a one like movie. Well, if it's American Horror Story, then yeah. I guess it's a show, but that's totally different than anything they've done. I mean, they do a lot of stuff that's based on true events, which is cool, but this is just like a documentary. You know, what I love is a hotel. The Hotel Cortez, which is the Cecil Hotel here, which is supposedly just a portal, to some really not savory things. That's why you have stuff that's happened there, like Elisa Lam, who was found in the water tank on top of the Cecil Hotel. And before that happened, she was caught on a camera going in and out of the elevator, like almost like she was seeing something outside the elevator, or like she was trying to hide from something. And it's really weird. It's really weird. I know American Horror Story Hotel touches on it, but since, you know, they're not using the exact story. But I mean, truth is really stranger than fiction when it comes to stuff like that. She was in there, and she was like acting all weird, and then they found her. But before they found her, people were running their water, and her body was in that water tank for 2 weeks, I think. And people were showering with that water, brushing their teeth with that water, possibly drinking that water. God damn. And how did she get into the water tank? Like, that's some scary stuff, you know? Because there's obviously something paranormal going on. And I've heard things about it that it's, you know, psychics have looked into it. It's just really bad energy because it's on Skid Row. And, you know, I mean, people are in there doing drugs and just doing bad shit. I'm sure there's devil worship going on, you know. I was actually going to try to stay there for a night or two and investigate it for you guys. But they've made it into affordable housing since it's on Skid Row. So they want a place for all the booms to live. And it said something like $40 a night. It's so cheap, right? But it's booked solid. So no rooms. I thought about still going there and maybe going to that elevator where that happened with Elisa or Elisa, I forget how it's pronounced, but they'll probably kick me out of there. But then again, there's so many sketchy characters that stay there, maybe they won't even notice me. That's one that didn't work out, and another one that I wanted to do for you guys was the Haunted Queen Mary. Now, that place, I think I've already spoke on this before. When me and Maria came here last, we took a haunted tour, and I took a picture in the pool room where they have the pool, and a little girl haunted supposedly, right? And I had a digital camera with fresh batteries. I took 2 pictures and it drained the batteries completely. So I wanted to stay at the Queen Mary for a night or two and investigate that. But apparently the Queen Mary is closed now. They closed it down for COVID, and it might not reopen again, unfortunately. So hopefully it does. It's a really nice historic thing. Alright, let me catch up on some comments here. Okay, Kitty says that, and Aliens too. Yes, the Aliens. I'm very excited. I was thinking about maybe driving through Area 51 on my way back. We'll see how I am on time. I love driving through there. Me and Maria went there on our vacation in Vegas. Not the last one, but the one before that. went and spent a couple days in and around Area 51. Alex is on now. Cons, go watch. Blue Jay, okay, yeah, I guess that's why I'm losing people. Alright, well, I'm gonna end it then pretty soon here, and possibly go live a little bit later from the strip, which I have to get ready for now. Here, let me catch up these comments here before I go. Miss XXX, yeah, soda is good every now and then, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you just want a Coke, right? Patrick Bateman, what up? Was I ever into the Mars Volta? If so, have you listened to your new album? Yeah, I have not listened to the new album. I do like them. Not the biggest fan, but I do like them. But I will have to listen to that new album. Thanks for recommending that. Hotel was great, yes. I watched a documentary about the Cecil Hotel. Very weird, but interesting, yes. That creaky door is creepy with the subject of the topic. Yeah, well, it's not my door. Someone over there. I'm glad I have the corner room so I can like play my music, smoke, do whatever I fuck I want. And I have a window on each side, so I see them coming if they're coming. We share several bands that we love, so did you ever get into Mars Volta? Wisdom Comatorium is in my top. Be loused in Comatorium is in my top 5 of all time, and they just low-key released a new album for years. Okay, alright, so then De-Loused in the Comatorium is what I have to check out in the new album. It's the guy from At the Drive-In, right? I never got too much into At the Drive-In either, but I've seen the Mars Volta. When I saw System of a Down in 2005, they opened for it. And I think I saw them another time too. Oh, Miss XXX, you're in Cali? Awesome. Patrick, rock on. Okay. Have fun and be safe. Yes, definitely go live on the strip cons. I've never been. Well, I'll take you. Check out the Loused for an intro to Mars Volta, brother. Hope you're doing well. Okay, thank you, Patrick. I will do that. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna start getting ready. Thank you all for showing up. I appreciate every single one of you. And keep an eye out, because I am heading to the Sunset Strip in a bit here. Take care. Peace.